What's going on, guys, and welcome back to the channel. Here today we're just going to be giving my, Ryan, my thoughts on the Modern Warfare gameplay that was given to us and why I think, honestly, that was the best way to tease our first look at multiplayer. Because, I think, me personally, I feel like it looks beautiful. A lot of people are saying, oh, it looks clunky. It may look clunky, but that could be a bunch of factors towards that, like bad render settings, bad streaming settings. They're not streaming at the highest quality the game's going to be. And the people that have played it have stated, like Prestige is Key, have stated that it does not feel clunky. It does not feel as clunky as it looks on the stream, and it was probably not the best way to do it on a stream, because streams will take down a lot of the quality that we will actually be seeing if the game is in our hands. Getting past all that, I want to give out my thoughts on the game and what I like and what I don't like about it, because there are a few things, because there's always a few things with everything that I don't like, but not to say that it's bad because of it, just pointing out my dislikes and likes with the game, because I thought it would be a fun video to do. So one of the things I do like is I really like the way that they've changed around the movement of the game. I like that everything has a bit of sway to it. It makes everything feel a lot more realistic, which is what Call of Duty's always tried to do, and then gone way fucking overboard. And looking at you, Infinite Warfare. Okay, but jokes aside, I kind of liked Infinite Warfare, don't tell anyone. But I do really like the movement system that they are implementing into it. So far from what I see, I like the double sprint. The double sprint is something that is new. From my learnings, you double tap the sprint button and you throw the gun up in the air and you start full sprinting. You cannot shoot, or it will take much longer to shoot than it would be as a normal sprint in Call of Duty would. So I really like that. I really like how people will use that to use a way to find around the map. I love in Black Ops 4, every time I spawn into a game, I take my fist out and I run to the middle of the map. I'll get there first. I get shots off. I usually get the first 4 kills. I really like that. I really like how it gives players an incentive to run fast or run into cover. It gives you a way to actually get out of a gunfight if you're trapped. So I really like that. I like the way it's looking so far. Another thing I like is I like the guns so far. I'm loving the guns. What we did get is a game mode that has pre-made classes, and I'm pretty sure it's going to be pre-made classes in this game mode to give everyone kind of a fair chance to where they can't use cracked out guns, if that makes any sense. I really like that. This new game mode we can talk about, the gunfight reveal, which is fucking awesome. Thank you, Optic TP, for providing the footage in the background. I really appreciate it. I needed to use it because we don't have actual footage of gameplay at all yet. So go check out his link in the description. That will be there. Go check out his channel, and he's fucking really good at the game. Can we all just agree that he is fucking good already? It's probably one of his first times playing, and he's already amazing. That's just the type of player he is. I remember him from back in the day. So, getting into one thing I figured out that I do not like is, since I am a big fan of snipers in Call of Duty, I don't know from the way it's looking. I love the way that the sniping looks when you hit a shot, and I feel like it's going to be very rewarding when you hit a shot, but I hope that they don't completely disregard a big part of their community, which is sniping. That's a big part of the Call of Duty community that's been keeping it alive for the past few years, because it's what a lot of people do in Black Ops 4, it's what a lot of people did in Black Ops 3, and henceforth all that. I really think that, I hope that it feels a bit like Modern Warfare 3 sniping, which was very fluid, but from what I'm looking at, it's looking like ghost sniping, but I actually really liked ghost sniping. It was very different, but it was also very at home with the Call of Duty feel. So I'm really just hoping that they do not disregard the snipers too much, because it looks, from the gameplay that I'm watching, it looks very fluid. It just seems like maybe some snipes will be a lot harder to pull off than they would have been in another Call of Duty game, which I think that's just going to take adjusting. There's going to be people like Sprat who are fucking insane. I'm already waiting for the Sprat montages and shit, because holy fuck, that man can snipe. Another thing I'm looking at that I don't like too much is the fact that there is no healing in this mode, but I think it's just this mode. I'm pretty sure it's just going to be this mode, because in the other mode, I'm pretty sure somebody stimpacked. If I'm looking at the footage correctly, I'll have to look back and check, but I'm pretty sure someone used a stimpack, like the thing from BO4, which would just give you rapidly health back, and they haven't really said what the whole factor around that's going to be. I don't know if there's going to be overtime health regen. I don't know if it's going to be a stim pack that you might have to use for a slot or something. Don't know. I hope that it is one of either the stim pack or there is some sort of, even if it's slow, health regen over time to where you could do the fast sprint into cover. I think that would be awesome. Another thing I do like is I like the fact that they're sticking with the 2-hit punch. I know there's a hit from behind in Black Ops 4 that will one-hit people, and I hope that's the same in this because you can't assassinate. I saw it gave me Halo Reach vibes when I saw it. It looked fucking dope when he did the assassination on him, and then the guy came up from behind and did it on him. That's really cool, and I like that there's a new way of doing something. I don't know if you're going to be able to choose to do that or not. I don't know if you walk up to the back of them, hit them, instantly go into that animation. I hope that's something that you can choose to do because I do feel like I would never really want to do that in a game because it would put me at a chance to get killed really fast. But I'm hoping that they give a lot of chance to everything in the game. I hope that guns are balanced. I really hope that guns are balanced because that's the only thing I can hope is that guns are balanced. The time to kill, from what I've heard, is very Ghost-like, and that was one of the things I thought was a little too quick in Ghost was the time to kill. I hope they tone that back a bit and it takes a second longer. One thing I'm also liking is that shotguns seem to be secondaries again, and I hope that they don't make shotguns overpowered. Because one of the things I always say is, fuck shotguns. Shotguns fucking suck, and they ruin the game. They literally make the game not fun to play when you're playing against them, because you can't play any other way but, well, I gotta stay far from this guy. Most of the time they come up out of nowhere. Also, one thing I hope they're ditching is, I hope they ditch the operator mods, because they were a cool idea, something new to do, but honestly, it just made a lot of guns that weren't overpowered way overpowered. The AA-12 is an example to where it's a decent gun when you're not using the flashlight on it, but that fucking flashlight sucks. That flashlight fucking sucks, and it's the most annoying thing to play against. That and someone using what's it called? The shotgun, the MOG? I think that's what it's called, with Dragon's Breath. Fuck, I hate that shit. Oh my god, I'm getting fucking mad. I gotta take a drink, hold up. But I am liking how everything's feeling different. I like how there's a different feeling to it, but it still feels like an at-home COD game. A lot of people won't understand what I'm saying here, but you can't go too different from the Call of Duty formula, because that's what's kept people in all these years, is that simple run-and-gun Call of Duty feel. Yeah, you can play other ways, but that won't be as fun as running and gunning. So I'm really liking that they've changed the look of the game so much, but it still feels at home to Call of Duty. And yes, for the first time in a while, I'm seeing Battlefield players, people who never really liked the unrealism in Call of Duty, someone that preferred their games because it was a bit more of a modern tactical shooter. They have said, I've been seeing Battlefield fans say that this Call of Duty looks good. And I haven't heard that from a Battlefield player ever. It's for the first time they're giving props to this game, and it seems like for the first time we might get a lot of Battlefield players in Call of Duty because hey, it's basically what they've wanted. It's Bad Company 3. Or is Bad Company 3 come out, or is it 4? If I'm wrong here, you guys know what I mean by Bad Company. They need to make another one. Bad Company's the shit. I fucking love it. If you're listening, I know you're not DICE, or if anyone who can do it, just do Bad Company. Just do a new one. It's so good. I mean, don't get me wrong. I love Battlefield 5. It's pretty fun. But give me Bad Company. What I'm trying to say is I am very hopeful for this year's Call of Duty. And I haven't said that in the past few years about being hopeful for a Call of Duty. This one looks like something that could absolutely blow everyone's minds with how good it is. All I'm saying is don't listen to me, some dumb blonde fuck behind a mic. Try it out for yourself when it comes out. I'm pretty sure if you're a Call of Duty fan, and you've been a Call of Duty fan since the COD 4, Modern Warfare 2, even World at War days, I'm sure that you will like this game. I think you will let it feel at home, and from what I've heard from people that have played the game, it's something that's going to be played for a while. That's all I have to say today. My final thoughts on it are, it looks great. I'm happy with it, and I think August 1st, when the full reveal comes out, is when everyone will finally be at rest with everything and be like, okay, I get it. But don't let this gunfight mode that they teased, let it be like it's going to be a TDM. It's not going to be TDM. TDM will probably be hectic, and that's what I want. I want the Modern Warfare hecticness behind it. But with that being said, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you guys did, drop a like down and share the video around. If you guys are also hyped for Modern Warfare, fucking drop a like. That's all I gotta say for today. And if you guys want to hear some more, come back next Sunday when I'll probably have another one of these commentary videos. And I'll see you guys next time. Peace.